Good Monday evening, everyone. It is weather for Weather Geeks time here. This is the Monday evening edition of our geeky video for August what is today? The 24th. This is the anniversary of the landfall in South Florida of Hurricane Andrew back in 1992. And of course, we have the 10-year Hurricane Katrina anniversary coming up later on this weekend of the weekend over towards the New Orleans area. So, the tropics are typically pretty active at this time of the year, so you run into these significant anniversaries in the tropical world. Well, back here at home, when we look back at the first 3.5 weeks of August, it's been a pretty typical August so far. You see a lot of blue on this map, but if you look real carefully around our area, we're pretty close to average, which would be the white color for the month so far in the temperature department. Cooler than average in the plain states, warm in the southwest, warm in the southeast and the northeast, as well as parts of the northwest. So that's the way August has gone so far. Certainly the next few days are going to be cooler than average, and then it looks like we'll finish the month on a warm note. We'll talk about the longer range in just a minute. All right, on this Monday evening, here's the weather map. Of course, it's a nice evening. Today was a cooler day compared to yesterday in the wake of our cool front. And this evening, temperatures are falling back through the 70s, into the 60s, eventually heading for the 50s. The main player on the weather map today, this evening is this area of low pressure, this enclosed area up here, just west of Hudson Bay. That's the area of low pressure that's just going to kind of spin for a couple of days, and it'll keep pumping in the Canadian air from the north and west and keep us well below average for tomorrow night, heading into Wednesday, and even Thursday as well. Check out these temperatures this evening. Bring up the temperatures here. Look at this bubble of cool in Canada and heading down into the Arrowhead of Minnesota, parts of Wisconsin, the UP of Michigan as well. That's a cool pocket. Now, the coolest air is going to stay up here, but still we're close enough to that low that we're going to stay, again, below average for a couple of days. Where's the heat? It's down here in the south. Eventually this will come back east, but it's going to take a little while. Just real quickly, want to touch on the chance for showers as we go into midweek. With that big pocket of cool, unstable air associated with that low pressure zone, the atmosphere will be a little bit unstable at times over the next couple of days. Here's tomorrow afternoon on the NAM model. This will be mostly, you could even call it lake effect rain, with that cool air blowing across the very warm lake, especially up in Ashtabula County and Lake County. There could be a couple of showers tomorrow afternoon. I think across our viewing area, there's a somewhat better chance to get wet on Wednesday. Here's Wednesday with showers perhaps penetrating all the way down to Interstate 80, maybe even close to I-70 in parts of Pennsylvania. So this will be the day that the atmosphere is most unstable. It's going to be the cloudiest and coolest day of the week. Temperatures here during the afternoon on Wednesday, probably no better than 69 or 70 across the region. Again, more typical of September 22nd, 23rd, rather than the final week of August. But things are going to change as we go towards the upcoming weekend. Let me bring up the 500 millibar chart for you here, show you what's going on upstairs in the atmosphere as we go towards the end of the week and the weekend. Again, here's our upper level low on Wednesday, getting set to exit stage right, but still the cool air is going to stick around into Thursday. Here's Thursday afternoon. Still have a lingering trough or bend here across the eastern U.S., but no more circular area of low pressure up in Canada. So the pattern's getting set to get dislodged, if you will, and change a little bit, and it's a change for the warmer. So by Friday, here's how things are looking. We've got, notice how the lines here are sort of arcing back up. That's a ridge of high pressure, usually associated with warmer weather. This next disturbance out across the Midwest, this dip right here, won't be much of a problem for us. I can't rule out a shower or a thunderstorm over the weekend, especially Sunday. Otherwise, the story is going to be the building warmth. So let's talk about those temperatures. Again, we bottom out here midweek with high temperatures no better than about 70 for the next 3 days. And then we're talking mid-80s by the end of the weekend. And this warmer than average trend, I've been talking about this for a while, is likely to continue into September. So the first week or so of September, probably going to be on the toasty side. That includes for the Canfield Fair. That includes for Labor Day weekend as well, which of course is when the fair is. But a real quick look at a little statistic here. This is the list of coolest 3-day stretches in Youngstown during the final 10 days of August. The coolest 3-day stretch in late August happened back in 1986, the end of the month. Notice there was another cool stretch the following year in 1987 in late August. What's kind of interesting about that, and also this one right here in 1982, all three of these cool stretches were during Augusts in which we were heading into an El Nino pattern for autumn and for winter as well. In 1982-83, that was a very warm winter here. In 1986-87 and 1987-88, it wasn't really warm. In fact, one of those winters was a little cooler than average. And if you've been following my host for a while now, snowfall patterns during El Ninos are a real crapshoot, especially this early in the season. So if we have a winter like 82-83, we won't have much snow. If we have a winter like 86-87 or some other El Ninos, we could very well have a snowy winter. So, I've posted about these, variances in El Ninos a few times on my weather blog, and we'll have much more on this coming up as we go towards fall. Our official winter forecast will be out right around Halloween in late October. Thank you for watching the Monday Night Weather for Weather Geeks. More geeky stuff tomorrow evening. Have a great night, everyone.